Hey everyone, it's me, and I'm gonna update you on my weekend, I guess you could say, because Thursday didn't do much. Well, I had my oral test on Thursday. Went pretty well. I was told that I could understand what he was telling me. He could understand what I was saying. I just need a little more self-confidence in my speaking. Anyways, so Friday after school, Friday after school, I mean, they were some of my classmates, some of my friends, classmates, just people, were planning on going up to Roppongi, yeah, just to go to a nightclub out there tonight. But some of the group left earlier, and I stayed back with Zan and Danson, and we chit-chatted a bit. Then we kind of went to Roppongi, and we found a really cool little bar over there. Danson and Zan drank. I had water the whole time, but we had a pretty good conversation. It was really cool. And then we kind of ate a bit. They drank, and the food was really good. The service was awesome. Damn, what was the place called? Sorry, I forgot the place was called. Anyways, so from there we decided to wait for some of the other people who are going to be showing up at the club, who were planning on showing up. And yeah, they did, and then we all went into the club together. It was a lot of fun. I mean, at first I felt awkward because me not really being a clubber, I didn't really quite know I didn't really quite know how to react or anything. But I mean, the music was on. I just started dancing. I mean, I like dancing, and it's just like I can go with the rhythm. Yeah, dancing is fun. After some time, they actually opened up the downstairs area, which was huge, and it was really cool looking. There's a bunch of stages and everything. Cool. And I danced a lot there, but at one point toward the end of the night, I think I must have got dehydrated or something, because I felt I was dancing pretty hard all night, because that's what I do. But I guess I was dehydrated, so I basically felt dizzy and and I couldn't breathe. Well, I couldn't breathe because of the smoke that was going on, because they don't really separate smokers and non-smokers in these places, and there was also a fog machine going on, so that really didn't help me all that much. And then I was feeling dizzy probably because I was dehydrated. I mean, I was sweating and everything. So I ended up sitting down. Zan got me some water. I kind of sat a little, just relaxed. And then I went back out to dance a bit. After some time, I started deciding that I started wanting to get, just leave. And Zan and Will were already outside, so I figured we'd go with them. And they were with another friend of ours who couldn't get in. But so we all went to eat at this bar place, and we got this pizza that was pretty good. Pizza and this spicy spaghetti-ish thingy. It's a pretty good food. It was a lot of fun. Then eventually 2 of the others joined us, and after that the rest of them joined us. Then we spent some time at that bar eating and chit-chatting and stuff, and from there, I guess we had to split off. Some of them decided to get a taxi and go back home, but the station was already closed, and I had left my book bag in the station and locker in the station, because I wasn't going to carry that in the club with me. So we had to wait around in Roppongi all night just so I could get my bag. Yeah, but it was a lot of fun. I had a blast. Then we caught the first train in the morning back, and I slept at Zan's place for a bit, and then we all went to school because the American students, or the students that went through the American program, we had a review class, and I was so freaking exhausted. I mean, at least the teacher who was there, Saito Sensei, he kept me awake, so that was all right. But then right after that, I literally just kind of came home, and I just passed out. Took a quick little shower and then passed out on my bed for about 5 hours. When I got up, I was trying to figure out, because I didn't want to stay here, and I wanted to go someplace, but I needed to figure out where I wanted to go. So I decided to go to Mitaka. Now, Mitaka, I don't know, I just wanted to go to Mitaka. I don't really have so I decided to, I grabbed my big book bag and I packed some of my school books in case I decide to, actually be a good student, do my homework, which I only got part of that done, by the way. Anyways, and then I packed like some extra pairs of clothes. I packed my my Medi kit, of course. And then I went off to Mitaka, and I got there a bit late, so I stopped at the conveni, got some food, and then I went into this park. What was it called? This park. Hold on a sec. I can't find the name of this park. Inokashira Park. There we go. I wrote it down. And I walked around there for several hours. I mean, I ate a bit, walked around, ate a bit more, walked around. And then it started to get late, so I decided I had to make a decision what else I was going to do over there. I kind of walked around Mitaka a little bit. I took another train that went more into Mitaka, and I decided to try an internet cafe, which, I mean, there was one I tried at first to see if I could get in, but apparently they couldn't take me because I wasn't going to be living here much longer. I don't know, some kind of membership thing. The next one I went to, actually, I asked them if I needed to do anything special, and all they said was they need just my passport, they need me to sign a card, and then I got in. I paid for 5 hours, which would have given me enough time for the train station to open back up again. And it was a lot of fun. I was in a little private booth. I had a reclining chair, a huge reclining chair. And I had brought one of my little blankets with my little blanket with me, the one I brought to Japan with me. And that, at one point I got chilly, so I just I put my sweatshirt on, put that over my legs. But there was a TV there, watched some Japanese TV. I was playing around on the computer. I could have played games too, but I didn't really feel like it. And there was pretty much free drinks as long as my stay. I mean, they had food there too, and you had to pay for it, which I understand. I mean, I got a few snacks, and then I kind of slept on the recliner, which it actually wasn't half bad. It was kind of comfortable actually, for a couple hours. And then once my time was up, I decided to go back to the train station and catch a train to Isshiki, which is near Kamakura, which is where I went back in April with the rest of the American students. So I caught the train there. It was like a 2.5 hour train ride. Cost me about 1,500 yen, I think about $15. But yeah, so I basically did that. I slept on the train a bit. I did sleep on the train. And then I found myself in Isshiki, and there was a beach around there. It was like Isshiki Beach? Isshiki Beach? Yeah, Isshiki Beach. That was near. I mean, I had to take a bus for a couple stops to get there. But I went to the beach, and I kind of just stayed there. I mean, I watched people surf. People were surfing, bodyboarding, swimming. And I stayed there for a few hours. And my mom actually called me while I was there. Oh, speaking of my mom, she called me when I was with Dan and Danson the night before too. So she got to talk to them. That was pretty cool. And I got to see my Coco baby, my dog. Coco's my dog. Anyways, back to this beach. So I went to the beach. At some point it started getting really warm, so I decided to jump in the water. Jump in the water. I was wave jumping. Yeah. I had extra clothes in my bag, so I was wearing these bicycle shorts that were underneath my regular shorts, and I had my t-shirt on. So I kind of just played around the water, wave jumped, and then I kind of sat back, watched the waves, watched people. I kind of went back and forth, and then at some point I decided I wanted to leave, and I couldn't find a shower area or something, so I decided to just catch the bus and just take a shower when I get back. So I took the bus, came back to my place, and I had chit-chatted with people, and yeah, it was a lot of. I had actually had a pretty good weekend. It was like it was my mini backpacking trip for my last weekend in Japan. Wish I could have gone further. I wish I could have gone on a little more trips because there was another place I wanted to go, but I was just too damn tired and I didn't feel like trying to find another internet cafe. So I took a shower and then I discovered that I was all sunburned everywhere. Yeah. So yeah, but and I got both bites of my ankles too from the sand fly. But honestly, I had an awesome time. I mean, actually, at one point during when I was at the beach, I kind of wish I could have told my friends about it so they could so we could go together. But silly me decided to come alone. But yeah, maybe another time. Anyway, so that is pretty much my update. If you have any questions, you can always ask below. And I'm actually going into my last week here in Japan. So I hope you have, bye, have a good day.